dogs did you have at the absolute high point of dog mania in the Ross household?
9.
9?
Your house must have smelled like poo all the time.
Well, it smelled like poo already. We got the dogs to disguise it, really. and it worked.
Do you let them on the Millennium Falcon with you?
They're not dogs, they're Wookiees, mate.
I can't believe that anyone's going to be given a hard time about outfits. It's Jonathan.
And why have you left the tie behind?
Crazy Jimmy!
What happened?
Because I wanted to appear more casual.
Why is exposing your neck more casual?
He's just really proud of his Adam's apple.
Give us a swallow, Jimmy.
It's weird because you were saying that, but it's the sort of thing that David normally says. Noel, briefly to your outfit, because people will be tuning in that bemused.
What do you mean? Wait, I'll show you it in full.
It's like mind the chair.
I'll hold this.
That's the only way to show it.
It's a swivel.
Spin me, Richard, spin me.
My mum used to wear a caftan on date night with my dad.
Wow.
And she'd wear no bra.
Yeah.
Have you got a bra on tonight?
No.
No. She'd wear no bra, sort of sexy. So that's what I think of when I see you in that. I think of my mum with no bra on.
Can I ask a question, David?
Yes.
Why were you there on date night knowing about your mother wearing no bra and a caftan?
Because we were sent to bed early, and we'd know that my mum and dad were planning to... And there'd be Nuts and Chinzano would come out, and that would be their...
It sounds to me like they were inviting other people round as well.
It's a good job my mum will never watch this programme.
Well, my friend up the road, Steve, his mum and dad, he said they have swingers parties. They have swingers parties. I said, I'm sure they don't. He said, they do have swingers parties. This is before we really knew what swingers parties were. And I said, how do you know? Because you're never there. He was always sent away. He'd go and stay with an uncle or something. He said, I found the photographs.
Wow.
And I said, where are they? And he showed them to me. Oh. And we found the photographs, and you could see his mum quite clearly in some of the photographs, which is something I've never fully recovered from. But the dad, his face was in other photographs, and I said, how do you know it's your dad? And he went, the socks. He had his socks on in every photograph, and then to prove it to me, he got the socks out of the drawer.
It's a lovely story, isn't it? I mean, it gets people in the mood for a lovely quiz, doesn't it?
Well, look, what about team names? Noel, Richard, have you got a name?
Cafe Vape.
I don't know if I want to do this. Why would you be called Cafe Vape?
Don't try and analyse it, Jimmy. Just go with it.
Mind your own business, Jimmy. Ours is the business of vaping in a cafe.
What goes on in Cafe Vape stays in Cafe Vape. Or the other, because I think often we can be overly self-deprecating and hesitant. So I thought maybe humanity's last hope.
I think go humanity's last hope. I like that.
All right. Your choice, Jimmy, your show.
Our first round is all about history, although thankfully not the kind on my internet browser. In January 1793, the King of France, Louis XVI, was beheaded during the French Revolution, but not before uttering his famous last words. The sinking of the Titanic in 1912 was a terrible tragedy, resulting in the deaths of over 1,500 people. But without it, we would never have seen Kate Winslet's boobies, so swings and roundabouts. Let's get started. Here are some questions. For our first question, it's over to fitness guru and body coach, Mr. Joe Wicks.
Hi, Jimmy. I'm known for getting people in shape and getting them burning fat. But if I had a time machine and had to go back and help one person, it'd be William the Conqueror. Do you know why? He ate so much food and got so big and heavy, he couldn't even ride his own horse. So what terrible diet did he use to get himself back in the saddle?
Right.
Who's that? All the Bee Gees?
That is in 2001. This is a question designed for Noel Fielding. Surely this is the one thing you may know. In 2001, the band Kiss brought out a range of merchandise. But which item prompted Gene Simmons to say, I love living, but this makes the alternative look pretty damn good?
This looks like Noel's Christmas photo of his family.
Do you know, I've got a
Mum,
real
Dad.
story about Kiss. Do you want to know? This
Go
is
on.
true.
What's your true
When
story
I
about
was
Chris?
7 or 6, my mum and dad took me to a Kiss concert, and I dressed up as Gene Simmons, and then the tour manager of Kiss saw me. I was like about this big, but immaculate costume. And he said, "Oh my God," he went, "Gene's got to see this. He'll absolutely love it." So he took me off to meet Gene. Obviously, it was the 70s. My mum and dad didn't mind that I'd gone off with a total stranger. I went to Gene's dressing room, and he said, "Look, just go in. I'll knock on the door, and you just go in. It will absolutely freak him out. He'll love it." And I went in, and there was nobody in there. And I was standing there, and then the rest of the band came in and saw me and just thought that Gene had shrunk.
You saw Jon Snow reporting on a classic dance floor filler. What was the song?
The Weather Girls, It's Raining Men.
Yeah.
It's actually my anthem.
Ashley?
We put It's Raining Men.
Weather
Girls.
What did you think it was, Noel, Richard?
It seems a bit convenient that they were called the Weather Girls.
How do you mean convenient?
Well, did they come up with the song and then just come up with it? I mean, it doesn't add up. Anyway, it's just smacks
We've
of
got
convenience.
It's Raining Men in the corner, look, but then he's put frog chorus like
chorus.
an absolute lunatic.
Let's go back to Jon Snow to confirm. Who's not absolutely soaking wet after that?
Just imagine if that's all you were given to wank to. 100 years. That would be tough.
When were you given stuff to wank to? When did that happen,
They
David?
said
Here are your
when you were
wanking
prison.
materials. Now get back in the cave.
For the next 100
If that
years.
was all you were given to wank to.
It would certainly be a challenge, but I think doable. OK, I asked you, what was the connection between When I'm Cleaning Windows, God Save the Queen, and Love to Love You, Baby? Noel, Richard, what do you think?
Thank you, with that expectation that would be wrong.
Yeah, go on, what have you got?
They were banned.
OK, Catherine, Aisling?
Well, we had a disagreement.
What did you think?
Aisling thought they were all number ones, and I said, no way, they're all about sex.
Right, I mean, George Formby's predates the charts.
Oh.
Definitely not number one. And then you think sex.
That was so
Yeah, 'cause
aggressive, Jimmy.
Yeah.
That was the most
I'm
weirdly
sorry.
aggressive thing. By the way, there weren't even charts when that came out. So, like, loser. Second point, no one's even had sex with the Queen. And, like, third point, no.
If you look at Jimmy and George, it looks like you, but if you look in the back of a spoon.
No, he makes right with the sex, because, like, George Formby was like, "Oh, I'm looking in your window, I'm seeing your knickers. Oh, I'm so charming because I've got a tiny guitar." And
He's
like,
not
no.
a cockney.
Is he not?
He was from up north.
Oh, is he?
And second, it's a ukulele.
Yeah, second point.
There are no charts.
The
It's a ukulele.
I hate
Whoa!
boys.
Whoa! What's going on? No one cares. We're all united here. We're all one. We all have problems expressing intimacy. We all find it hard to be vulnerable. Let's work as a team.
Do you want to go on the puppy, Richard?
I would like a go on the puppy.
Oh.
Thank you.
And go on the puppy.
I didn't want to challenge her use of language there. Now, what's this one?
It's Megan.
Megan.
Hello, Megan. No, that's not Jimmy, that's George.
The charts weren't even invented when George...
OK, lastly, I asked you if you could list any of the places Rick Rock was seen making love in Shaggy's hit song, It Wasn't Me. What do you think?
Kitchen, bathroom, Bradford.
That's a hell of a shot.
OK, Catherine, Aisling?
We got them all.
Okay.
We got me kissing on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
We got me kissing in the shower.
Wasn't me.
Even got me in the bedroom.
Wasn't me.
Even got me in the shower.
You got more than enough there.
Yeah.
Beautifully delivered, might I say.
Singing's
Noel,
becoming
Richard,
a-
did you get it?
In a cargo bay, in a wind tunnel, in a tiger's cornea, in Waitrose.
For our next question, it's over to the one and only Joey Essex, who's trying to wrap his brain around the life and work of an international icon. Who on earth is he talking about?
He looks like a bit of a geek. Fashion-y, scientist. He's got ridiculous white hair, like the colour of snow. If this guy walked into the Sugar Hut looking like that, I reckon he'd get rated. Tomato soup. To me, that's not art. That's more emoji art. An actress. She looks like an Oompa Loompa, but like a pink version instead of orange. I'm trying to think of her name. Is it Britney Spears? Marilyn Monroe? Perfect. I have heard of Pop-Tarts for some reason, unless I'm thinking of Pop-Tarts. This guy claimed that in the future, everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. It's not true. I ain't even been world famous for 15 minutes. Or have I?
What was the question?
What are we meant to be
I
doing?
got confused. What was it?
You got confused. Poor Joey. He was talking about an icon of the 20th century. Who was he talking about?
Okay.
No, what do you think? For a minute, I had it and it's gone.
Oh, but... And then you...
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
or-
gave it to him.
Why did this man receive over 2 billion phone calls?
Whoa.
Oh, I've got it!
Sounds like it might be contagious.
Nobody's got a phone like that anymore.
Ah, yes.
We are on a roll.
You
Let
have
me
got
just
it.
say that. We are on an absolute roll.
I gave you the second one. Get lost.
Would you like us to give you this one?
Yeah, please.
We can't.
OK. Author Salman Rushdie spent over 9 years in hiding in the 90s, but what form of entertainment did he say helped him through?
Tetris.
What form?
Entertainment.
Is it?
I just don't know.
Yeah.
It feels right. Go with your spirit.
And finally, which iconic character is this?
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
Holy shit. Noel!
Why has he got a thesaurus on his head? The cop's good, though, isn't it?
Excellent. OK. So Nick Hewer asked you what publicity stunt the ladies of Ralston Women's Institute were famous for. Did you get this?
Yes.
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 They pumped up the jam.
Pump it up.
They make jam. The Women's Institute.
They make jam, and that was their
Yeah.
publicity stunt, was they made some jam.
Yeah.
Loads of jam.
OK, Noel, Richard, what did you go for?
Human pyramid.
We know.
They're on it now. They're doing
Naked.
it.
It was a naked human pyramid, and then someone drove a motorcycle through the arch.
Jonathan David.
Calendar Girls.
They
They
were the
made the
Calendar
calendar.
Girls,
They
and for a
imposed
bonus
the-
point, who has written the new musical about the Calendar
Bonus
Girls?
point.
Gary Barlow.
Bonus point. Thank you.
What did they, I mean, they started a trend. Other people did it. The Stony Stratford Bowling Club did it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go on,
OK.
girl, get
The
involved.
Portsmouth Inland Revenue did it. And London Cabbies.
Woo! God, Uber hit them pretty hard, didn't it?
OK. Well, you got that absolutely right then. That was the original Calendar Girls. OK. You saw Joey Essex learning about an internationally famous icon. Who do you think it was?
Warhol.
You think Warhol? You think?
Warhol instead of hole.
Look, in good conscience, I think we need to admit that we put something else
No,
down
no,
first.
no. We
well,
thought of that.
David.
Andy
David.
Warhol.
And what did you put
David,
down first?
what did we put down first?
We put
Come on.
Einstein.
Time for a quick bonus round. Have a look under your desks. You'll each find an item of clothing once worn by a celebrity. All I want to know is who wore what. So if you could all put these on.
Yes.
OK, so you've got to put on
I
your...
already know mine.
You pop these on. You've got to name all 6.
I've never felt more alive, Jimmy.
It's a great look, OK? Richard, that's only half your costume. We've got the other half to come in. Could we bring in the other half of Richard's costume? That goes on his...
Wait a second.
Just pop it on. Yeah, pop it on his shoulders there.
Are you having a fucking laugh?
Oh, wow, it's squeezing in.
It's definitely a man killer. OK, so you've got to write down who wore what.
Quick as you like. Quick as you like.
OK, time is a fact here because
Hey.
Richard has got about 4 minutes.
Hey,
Ashling, oh my God.
OK, right, what's everyone wearing? Catherine, could you come around the front because we haven't seen your costume. We need a demo of your costume.
I didn't even spell that right.
Jimmy,
So
can
mine's
I be
really who
excused
wins it?
from writing this round?
Don't do that again.
I mean, that's
Going down. Is that okay? Going down. Going down. Still going down. Snake's going down. Catherine, we stay still.
OK, do you want me to take the snake for a second while you write down? Because you've got to write down some answers.
No, can you...
I'm not sure. Why is it the colour of lemon meringue?
That's its diet. That's what it eats.
Okay.
A lot of lemon meringue.
All
All right, that's fine. Yeah, I got him.
Don't let Ashling near him. Ashling's dressed like meat.
Oh, yeah, he'll try and eat me.
So I want to know what everyone's wearing. Oh, God.
Kid George of the Jungle.
OK, so what's everyone wearing?
Not a tie, Jimmy.
No.
The waist.
Oh, hang on. I mean, that's genuinely scary. Let's take a look at your answers. OK, so I asked you what everyone was wearing. Jonathan David, what did you get?
Okay,
Madonna wearing the pink thing.
Bjork,
Bjork was
Shia
swap.
LaBeouf, MC Hammer, Lady Gaga, Britney Spears.
OK. Catherine, Aisling?
Yeah,
We were right.
Same.
Did you? OK, Britney, Shia LaBeouf, Gaga, MC Hammer, Bjork, Madonna, and then Lady Gaga, Bjork, Madonna,
How
Shia
slow are you
LaBeouf,
reading?
Britney,
The snake is moving.
MC Hammer.
Richard,
Yeah?
if you know, I'll make sure your kids are all right.
I don't follow fashion anymore. In fact, fashion has recently taken out a restraining order, which means I'm not allowed within 10 years of it. For me, comfort is far more important than fashion, which is why under this fancy suit, I'm wearing an old, well-worn bra and no knickers. It's a troubling image for everyone.
They're laughing because you said fancy suit.
I mean, coming from you, in a caftan made of cat's eyes.
This is a thing of beauty. Do you want to see the full thing?
Yeah, go on, show us the full thing.
Close your eyes.
OK.
I'll tell you when to open them.
I mean...
Open them, Jimmy.
Ah!
Thing of beauty, isn't it?
It's sometimes when the Ku Klux Klan want to have a bit of fun.